when I'm just a bambino, me and mama rock me in my cradle.
In them old cotton fields back home.
Oh, just a tiny little bambino, she's a rock me in my cradle.
In them old cotton fields back home. Well,
When you sing about that cotton, I gotta tell you, you sound rotten.
in them old cotton fields back home.
Hey, boss, if I'm sound rotten, you should ought to see that cotton, eh?
In them old cotton fields back home.
Hey, boss, I cotton the pizza.
Hey, Munch, I cotton the quiet, so why don't you shut up? And Pasqually,
Yeah, boss.
what do you know about the South anyway?
Hey, it's where I come from. The south of Italy, eh?
Well, step aside for a real country gent, namely that little old cotton-picking canine me. You got to bend down and turn around and pick a bale of cotton for me. Bend down, turn around and pick a bale a day. Yeah, you got to bend down and turn around and pick a bale of cotton. Bend down, turn around and pick a bale a day.
Hold it, my back's getting sore just listening to you. You got anything else?
Well, here's one my mama taught me. You get a line, I'll get a pole, honey, honey.
You get a line and we'll get a pole, baby.
You get a line, we'll get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey, oh baby, oh my.
That's where you belong, down in the crawdad hole.
Oh, come on, Big C, don't make fun of country ways. Be glad I'm a country dog. Cause life on a farm is kinda laid back. Ain't much a country dog like me can't hack. It's early to rise and early in the sack. Woo! Thank God I'm a country dog.
Thank God he's a country dog.
Well, simple kind of life never did me no harm. Raising me a family and working on a farm. My days are all filled with easy country charm. Woo! Thank God I'm a country dog.
Thank God he's a country dog.
Well, I got me a banjo, friends got a fiddle. When the sun comes up, there's pizza on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country dog.
Thank God he's a country dog.
All right. Thank you, Jasper. Thank you, folks.
It's raining, it's pouring, the old dog is snoring. Jumped out of bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning.
Hey, boss, you wanna know why Jasper, you dog, took the car out in a storm?
No, but tell me anyway.
Because it was a driving rain.
What you two lack in intelligence, you make up for in stupidity.
Thank you, Big C.
Nitwits aside, folks, the Pizza Time Theater proudly presents When It Rains, It Pours.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit.
Those rain drips keep falling on my head.
No wonder your brain is waterlogged.
They keep falling.
But nothing's worrying me. No, it's not worrying me, no, sir.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been.
I'm listening, Pasqually, and you don't need the rain to tell you that. I'd be glad to oblige you.
Hey, boss, do you know what you get if you stay out in the rain too long?
No?
You get a rockin' pneumonia and the boogie-woogie flu. I wanna jump, but I'm afraid I'll fall. I wanna holler, but the joint's too small.
Hey! Monsters rhythm got a hold on us too. We got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie-woogie flu.
Want some lovin', baby, that ain't all. I wanna kiss her, but she's way too tall.
Tell me! Monsters rhythm got a hold on us too. We got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie-woogie flu.
Baby, rockin' pneumonia and the boogie-woogie flu.
We got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie-woogie flu.
I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie flu.
I sure do love the rain, Big C.
Yeah, that's why you're all wet. Well, folks, now that these drips have all dried up, I'd just like to say, see yous later.
Yes, fellow citizens, this is it. A little medley of those great tunes that made our Uncle Sam so happy.
Well, wait a minute. I ain't got any Uncle Sam.
Me neither.
That was just a figurine of speech there, nitwit. This is America. Everybody's got an Uncle Sam.
Oh, that Uncle Sam.
Anyway, folks, here comes the show.
I'm a Yankee Doodle monster. Yankee Doodle do or die.
A real live nephew of my Uncle Sam.
Born on the 4th of July.
I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart.
We're his Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony.
I am the Yankee Doodle boy. I'm a Yankee Doodle daddy.
Yankee Doodle do or die.
Do or die. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony.
I am a Yankee Doodle boy.
Oh, I wish I was in a land of cotton. Old times there, not forgotten.
Look away, Dixieland.
Oh, I wish I was in Dixie.
Hooray! Hooray!
In Dixieland, I'll make my stand. I'll live and die in Dixie.
Away, away, away down south to Dixie.
It's a grand old flag.
You're a high-flying flag.
And forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land that I love.
The home of the free and the brave.
Every heart beats true.
Either
The
the-
red, white, and blue.
Where there's never a boast or a brag.
Should old acquaintance be forgot?
Keep your eye on the grand old flag.
Hear that whistle down the line. I figure that it's engine number 49. She's the only one that'll sound that way.
On the adjacent Topeka and the Santa Fe.
All aboard, all aboard. It's the Pizza Time Theater. Salute to the great American Railroad.
And the men who made it great, like Casey Jones. He mounted to the cabin
Casey Jones,
with his orders in his hand.
Casey Jones,
Mounted to the cabin and he took his farewell trip to the promised land.
And don't you forget the railroad women, Jasper. Don't forget Mrs. Casey Jones. Mrs. Casey Jones, she's got another papa.
Mrs. Casey Jones,
On the Salt Lake line.
Mrs. Casey Jones,
She's got another papa. She's got another papa on the Salt Lake line.
Hey, Big C, I want to catch a late train to New York.
Take Amtrak, Jasper. That's always late.
Hey, Jasper, wanna go by Buffalo?
No, I want to go by train.
Here's a train for you, Rockhead.
Well, the Rock Island Line is a mighty fine road. The Rock Island Line is a road to ride.
yes, the Rock Island Line is a mighty fine road.
The Rock Island Line is a road to ride.
Unless you decided to head south, and then you could take the most famous railroad of them all, the Wabash Cannonball. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore.
From the ones we leave behind us to the ones we see once more.
She's a mighty tall and a handsome and quite well known by all.
Oh, how we love the choo-choo of the Wabash Cannonball.
It the bell and whistle calling.
Hear the wheels that go clack, clack.
Hear the roaring of the engine as she rolls along the track. The magic of the railroad win the hearts of one and all as we reach our destination on the Wabash Cannonball.
That's a musicological salute to the railroads, folks. Thank you. And remember, the next time you want to make tracks, try the train.
Oh, if you knew Susie.
Like I know Susie. Oh, what a girl. Hey, boss, you ready? I'm ready.
For what?
To bring Harry your dog and start at the ladies' show.
That's a very interesting preposition there, Pasqually, but please, let's just let sleeping dogs lie there.
You rang, Big C?
All right, as long as you're here. Ladies and gentlemen,
The Pizza Time Theater proudly presents that are all the gal of ours.
a tribute to long ago girlfriends everywhere.
Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine.
You are lost and gone forever.
Dreadful sorry, Clementine.
Sweet Adeline,
Adeline,
at night, dear
for
heart.
you I pine.
And I thought that fruitcake dog was big.
Oh, Susanna, now don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. That's true, I did.
And now, Pasqually singing about his ex, that famous piggy from Paris, Madame Oink.
Oh, I don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat for me. She's too fat for me. She's too fat for me.
Oh, he don't want her, you can have
Only
her.
do that for me. She's too fat, she's too fat, she's too fat for me.
Well, Digger, does she like pizza?
5'2", eyes are blue, but oh, what those 5 feet could do.
Has anybody seen my gal?
Does she like pizza?
Goodbye, lady.
Goodbye, ladies.
Goodbye, ladies, I'm gonna have to go. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along.
Goodbye, lady.
I'm gonna have to go. But I get off of work at midnight. My number is 555. Goodbye, ladies, we're going to have to go.
Hey, lady, you give me some pizza. I'll take you out on a date.
Working on the chain gang. Working on the chain gang.
Working on the chain gang, that's me.
Working on the
Day
chain
in and
gang.
day out. Nothing but work, work, work.
Hey, Jasper, how come you work so hard?
I'm too nervous to steal.
All right, you guys. Get to work.
There's that word again.
Hey, boss, I work for a pizza.
Okay, Munch, since you opened your mouth, let's hear you sing for your supper there.
I was born one morning in a pizza shop. I started to eat 'em and I couldn't stop. Tomato and cheese and sausage too. That's why I'm singing here for you.
He sings 16 songs and what he get?
Another day older
older
and deeper in death.
Say, Peter, don't you call for me. I owe my soul to the boss, Big C.
Now cut that out. Let's pick a white song. All these nice people out here, they can sing along with us. Okay, Jasper, you start.
Always me. Always me. Okay, folks, follow me. I've been working on the railroad. Yes, I have. All the livelong day. Oh, it's so sad. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morning. Can't you hear the captain shouting?
Spano, blow your horn.
Someone's in the kitchen with me. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with me.
She's strumming on the old banjo.
Fiddly-I-O.
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 Strumming on the old banjo.
It's called the Pizza Time Theater. It's a Chuck E. Cheese's place.
Somewhere that you can go to escape the human rat race.
When you're in for a real good time.
Chuck E. Cheese, Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck is out to dish out the fun when you dine.
He always pleases.
He doesn't stop when he brings on the food. He's a pizza lover and it's the game play and it's the dude around.
Chuck E. Cheese's, Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time Theater. Chuck E. Cheese's, Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time Theater.
All right, hey, thanks for the intro, ladies. You know, folks, I like to obviate the insidious here and take you around the theater here to meet some of the very talented electroidal animals. First, Jasper T. Jowls.
Howdy, howdy, howdy! I got my roots in the country, my feet on the ground. Not thinking about tomorrow makes me one smart hound doggy.
And now, Pasqually, the only human being more or less on the show.
When the moon hits you, I like a bigger pizza pie. It's a Pasqually. I'm a Pasqually.
And last, and in my opinion, also least, Munch, the pizza-eating monster.
I'm a big mouth, mouth screaming purple pizza
You
eater.
sure look strange to us.
And now that I got you all out here, let's take the human poisons in our audience around a Pizza Time Theater. Our way.
In a double time.
No gal maid has got a shade on.
Sweet Georgia Brown.
Well, 2 left feet, but oh so neat, that sweet Georgia Brown.
They all sigh and wanna die for sweet Georgia Brown.
I'll tell you why.
And you know we don't lie.
Not Munch.
It's been said she knocks 'em dead when she lands in town.
Since she came, why, it's a shame how she cools him down. She does, too.
She can get our fellas. She ain't met.
Georgia named her.
Georgia claimed her.
Sweet Georgia Brown.
Georgia named her, Georgia claimed her.
Sweet Georgia Brown.
There's no business like show business.
Like no business I know.
Everything about it is appealing when you are stealing that extra pizza.
There's no business like show business.
Like no business we know.
Yes, folks, we're coming to the closing bit of our show here.
The party's over. It's a time to call it a day.
Hey, Pasqually, why don't you lace up your mouth and run out your head as a football?
Hey, boss, why don't you stick your tail in your mouth and rent yourself out as a hula hoop?
Take a rest, would you? Anyway now, in the best tradition of the stage, we're gonna bring out the indivisible performers here for one final bow. So, here's your fruitcake dog, Jasper.
Thanks for the memory of pizza pie and you and all the things you do. Woo!
Now on to Pasqually.
Hey, thank you all. Hey, I love you.
All right, enough of one nitwit and on to another one.
Thanks, boss. Boy, I'd like to be munching on a pizza right now.
Okay, all right, that's enough, thank you. And now, let's not forget the Warblettes. They sung their little beaks off for you tonight. You know, the nitwits and me, well, for all the yelling we do, we really do stick together, you know?
Now, sometimes the jokes may fall a little flat.
And the songs may be a little flatter.
Yeah.
But through it all, we're just gonna keep singing our song.
Side by side.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money.
Maybe we're ragged and funny.
But we'll travel along.
Singing our song. Side by side.
Through all kinds of weather.
Well, what if the sky should fall?
Just as long as we're together.
Well, you know, it doesn't matter at all.
Ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing our song, side by side, side by side, side by side.
Well, folks, it's time for the computer to do some rewinding and time for us animals here to get some well-deserved rest. So, we'll see you later. Well, folks, I don't know, I must be getting nutty or something. 'Cause I went ahead, I told that fruitcake dog he can have a show of his own. So, heaven help us, here he is, the Pizza Time Theater's favorite banana brain, Jasper T. Jowls.
Howdy, howdy, howdy! Woo! This is Jasper T. Jowls, the country singingest dog that ever sidled up to a fire hydrant. And we're here to sing some songs about Texas.
Hey, Texas. I got a cousin, a pizza chef in the Texas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, you know why I like him so much? 'Cause he got a lot of dough. Hey, that's a pretty funny joke, no?
That was a very thought-provoking statement there, Pasqually. It was also a very rotten joke. Now, please, leave us get on with the show here.
Anyway, folks, this first song is dedicated to my cousin, Roy T. Boggensauce, the country sniffingest dog that ever sniffed out a trail for the Texas Rangers. Oh, I'm a long, tall Texan. I wear a 10-gallon hat.
He ride for justice to enforce the law.
Oh, I'm a long, tall Texan. Woo, I wear a 10-gallon hat.
He rides for justice to enforce the law.
Well, people look at me and say, "Oh, Roy, oh, Roy, oh, Roy."
Is you the law?
Wee-you-dee-you, you-dee-you. Neighbor. Now, this next song I'm dedicating to Willamona Lee Beagledork, the sweetest hound in all of Texas. There's a yellow dog of Texas that I'm gonna see.
No other doggy knows her.
Nobody, only me. She cried so when I left her, it almost broke my heart. And if we ever meet again,
They never more shall part.
the sweetest dog in Texas I ever knew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds, they sparkle like the dew. You may talk about your dearest mate
And sing up Rosie Lee.
but the yellow hound of Texas is the only dog for me, is the only dog for me.
I wouldn't exactly say that Fruitcake Dog's love song brought tears into my eyes, but you know, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Listen, folks, I'll catch you later.
presents a little country picking.
We gonna bring out that a cutting, a picking, a canine?
A country singingest dog that ever stepped up to a microphone or a fire hydrant.
Your favorite doggy and mine, Jasper T. Jowls.
Now city folks call me lazy without any fail, 'cause I'm slow as molasses and quick as a snail. They think 'cause I'm slowed down the future ain't mine, but let me tell you, that suits me just fine. Got my roots in the country and my feet on the ground. Not worrying about tomorrow makes me one smart hound. Got an edge on tomorrow 'cause I'm happy today. Don't expect nothing extra, I'll live longer that way. I ain't in no hurry to race up to the top, 'cause once you get up there, it's one very far drop. Got my roots in the country and my feet on the ground. Not worrying about tomorrow makes me one smart hound.
That's the way to do it, that's right there. All right, that's nice.
You sure can play.
I went to the city and I saw people pushing fast. They got to keep running to stay ahead of the past. Rushing past boundaries that lead them to nowhere. They ain't nothing doing and they never get there. Got my roots in the country and my feet on the ground. Not worrying about tomorrow makes me one smart hound. Yeah, I got my roots in the country and my feet on the ground. Not worrying about tomorrow makes me one smart hound. I got my roots in the country and my feet on the ground. Not worrying about tomorrow makes me one smart hound. Got my roots in the country and my feet on the ground. Worrying about tomorrow makes me one smart hound. Got roots in the country and my feet on the ground. Not worrying about tomorrow makes me one smart hound. I got roots in the country and my feet on the ground. Not worrying about tomorrow makes me one smart hound. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the cow dog who loved you so true.
All right, melodramatics, nitwit. We get the message.
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next little performance here is, well, it's sung to those ladies who've loved us and left us.
Those cheating hearts, oh, caro mio, the pain.
Oh, they can do you wrong, can't they?
Why don't you love me like you used to do? How come you treat me like a worn-out shoe?
My hair is still curly and my eyes still blue. Why don't you love me like you used to do?
And a loving, like a hugging or a kissing in a long, long while.
We don't get further or closer or nearer than a country mile.
Well now, why don't you spark me like you used to do? And say sweet nothings like you used to coo.
My hair is still curly and my eyes are still blue. Why don't you love me like you used to do?
This next song is dedicated to the lovely Willamona T. Beagledork, wherever she is. I sure hope she hears my howling and comes back to me. Oh, Willamona! I know there's never been a mutt in the awful shape I'm in. I can't even spell my name, my head's in such a spin. Today I tried to eat a bone with a big old tablespoon.
She got him chasing the rabbits, pulling out his hair and howling at the moon.
Ow, Willamona! Well, Suge, I took one look at you, It almost drove me mad.
That's all I need's a mad dog.
Yeah, then I even went out and lost the little sense I had.
That's not saying much.
Now I can't tell the day from night. I'm crazy as a loon.
So what else is new?
You gotta chase the rabbits, pulling out my hair and howling at the moon.
Oh no. Turn off that dog. Turn off that fruitcake dog, will you? Just turn him off, the button. That's better. I don't know which is worse, his laughing or his howling. Anyway, folks, here's a little song the fellas have almost learned the words to. It's called If I Had As Much Money.
If I had as much money as you don't love me, I'd be a multimillionaire.
If I had a dime for every time you don't think of me, baby, I couldn't care. I could buy a trip to Singapore and a waterbed and a pizza store.
I wish I had as much money as you don't love me. I'd be a multimillionaire.
Your sneers would be worth their weight in gold. Each lie would buy a yacht.
I'd get cold cash in recompense for the loving I ain't got.
Well, if I had as much money as you don't love me, I'd be a multimillionaire.
If I had a dime for every time you don't think of me, baby, I wouldn't care.
I'd have oil wells gushing at my feet. Honey, I'd be on easy street.
If I had as much money as you don't love me, I'd be a multimillionaire.
I wish I had as much money as you don't love me.
There ain't that much money in the world.
Well, I deserve as much money as you don't love me.
Then maybe you could take a trip, you know what I mean?
In fact, I need as much money as you don't love me.
You'll lose everything else anyway.
Pay your alimony.
Pay your alimony. To pay your alimony. This old dog's gotta pay your alimony.
All right, say goodnight, Tracy.
Oh, it hurts so bad.